We're now just over halfway through 2019 and we've had some fantastic mods already this year. This July turned out to be one of, if not the best month for Skyrim mods so far this year, with the number 1 mod on this top 5 list being my pick for mod of the year so far. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss next month's video, and consider turning on notifications. With that said, let's go ahead and check out the mods. First up is Enhanced Rifton by Imperial Agent 1992. I wish this mod came out before I released my How to Make Skyrim Look Amazing on PS4 video, because this mod would have definitely made it into that list. Imperial Agent has added a bunch of clutter, trees, greenery, flowers, candles and more to Rifton that make it feel more lived in with lore-friendly clutter and fauna. When you compare the vanilla look of Rifton with this mod, you can really tell the difference. It gives the town a needed facelift with some really nicely done and well designed improvements. Lots of new storage has been added to the docks, with lots more barrels and sacks of goods that are being transported to and from the dock. The small pathways around the left side of the town have been spruced up with some colourful flowers, and the main square has been updated, including a nice new tree and other flowers. If you're the type of filthy scum that visits Rifton regularly when travelling to and from the Thieves Guild hideout, then this mod would be a great addition to your game, and it's well worth a download even if you aren't a sneaky thief, but let's be real, 99% of people are sneak thieves. The second mod on this list is More Gifts for Children by Iron Chicken 2. The mod pretty much does exactly what it says on the tin. It opens up the ability to gift many more items to your adopted children than you could in the vanilla game. This means you can now, for example, give your kids enchanted weapons which they will equip and start using on a training dummy. You could, if you really wanted to, give one of them a Daedric battle axe with a soul trap enchantment, which is sure to prevent them from being bullied by any other kids, even Braith. You can now also give your kids potions, a few different types of food and some ingredients. Some of you might be hoping this means you can give one of your adopted kids some frostbite venom and tell them it's a potion of stamina. Luckily though, you can't do that. There are still limitations on what you can give children to make the mod lore friendly and to stop psychopaths from murdering children. With that in mind, the items you are now able to give your adopted children in Skyrim are enchanted weapons including bows, staves, crossbows, swords, war axes, maces, daggers, greatswords, battle axes and warhammers, spell tomes, skill books, most ordinary books, alchemy recipes, cure potions, resistance potions, fortifying potions, healing, magicka and stamina potions, invisibility potions, water breathing potions, dolls for boys, dwarven gyros and dynamos, bees, butterflies, dragonflies and moths in jars, a jug of milk, bread, cheese, dumplings, stew, soup, cooked meat, and fish, pies, baked potatoes, sweets and honey. Gifting any of these items will give you the Gift of Charity buff. It's a nice mod that adds to the realism and immersion of the game. At number 3 on this list, and taking the bronze medal, is Epic Realistic Elemental Rings, yet another mod by Imperial Agent 1992. This mod is another entry into Imperial Agent's epic series of mods, some of which I have covered already on this channel. This one is quite similar to the fantastic Epic Realistic Enchantment Effects mod in that it aims to add rings with realistic elemental effects. However, the big difference with this mod is that it doesn't change already existing enchanted rings in Skyrim. Instead, it adds 5 new rings which can be found in a chest on the left hand side of the entrance to the Bridge to Dragon Bridge. The 5 new rings include a Darkness ring, which engulfs you in a mysterious black mist, making your entire body go completely black, and the black mist flows from your body like smoke. This would be perfect for a stealth build to blend into the shadows, or an evil necromancer build to strike fear into your enemies. The second ring is Flame Ring, which, as you would expect, enshrouds you in flames. This ring doesn't change the colour of your armour or anything like that, it basically just sets your entire body on fire. This ring would be perfect for a fire mage build or a vampire hunter. I'm not sure if this ring counts as realistic, because you would most likely cook in your armour as you slowly burn to death. Unless you're a dark elf maybe, but whatever, it looks cool, so who really cares. The third ring is the Frost Ring, which turns you into a walking icicle, covering your armour in ice and frost, producing an icy glow, which would be perfect for a Nord build, as Nords are just like Scottish people in that they seem to be completely unfazed by being cold. The fourth ring is the Shock Ring, which surrounds you in snapping and crackling electricity. This is my personal favourite of the 4 rings, mainly because I think it looks the most awesome, with the flickering blue chain lightning making you look like you're charged up to go Super Saiyan, but also because my main character on PS4 is a lightning mage, which was very much inspired by Darth Sidious from Star Wars, so I will most likely be using this ring quite a lot. Good. The fifth and final ring is the Soul Ring, which surrounds you in a veil of pure life force. This basically uses the restoration spell effects to surround you in a mist of healing energy that would be perfect for a restoration mage or a worshipper of one of the 9 divines. My only complaint about this mod is that the effects can be very distracting in first person, taking up most of the screen, so if it's possible to tone down the effects in first person, it would make this mod even better. Even with that one gripe, I really do like this mod. It's a great tool for roleplaying a certain build, creating a very unique aesthetic. If that sounds good to you, give it a download. The penultimate mod on this list, and taking the silver medal, is Luminous Atronach by Raxi X7. This is a wonderful mod that adds a feature that should have been in the game at launch. What it does is it changes the fire, storm and ice Atronachs so that the elemental effects now glow, which just makes all the sense in the world. Lightning should light up the surrounding area, and so should fire. Maybe not ice, but it's magical ice, so let's say it's acceptable. Also, each Atronach type emits a slightly different coloured light according to its elemental constitution. This makes them look incredible, especially at night time where you can see the effect in its full glory. Just this mod alone makes me want to play through Skyrim as a conjuration specialist. It even makes it easier to see all the detail on the Atronachs that you may not have noticed before. Pretty much any other month this mod would have easily been number 1, I absolutely love it and it will permanently remain in my mod list. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't download this mod. It looks great, it's immersive, it's lore friendly, it won't conflict with anything. Definitely give it a download, I promise you will never delete it. Finally, the best mod that released for Skyrim on PS4 in July, and quite possibly the best mod this year so far, is Erithfell Isle by the original Dole. North of the Solitude Lighthouse, you'll find the Shadow Sponge ship, a cargo ship inhabited by Somerset shadows that ferries goods from Skyrim to Erithfell Isle on the coast of Somerset, which is an elven province full of incredible elven architecture and beautiful white beaches. Erithfell Isle is a massive mod that adds a large new location to explore, which is heavily inspired by the Somerset DLC for the Elder Scrolls Online. Erithfell Isle will take you a good 1 or 2 hours to completely explore, and every single inch of it is incredibly well designed. It looks remarkably similar to the design of Somerset in ESO, which is made even more remarkable by the fact that modders are not able to use external assets on PlayStation 4. The mod's description gives us a backstory and some lore for the island, which is: Erithfell is a small island located on the shores of Alinor, close to the Crystal Tower. This island is home to a peculiar family formed by Surdor, a Sigic Altmer, and Nidir, an Altmer soldier. They used to live happily in this place until an assassin wizard was sent to finish them. The island includes an incredibly well designed and fantastic looking dungeon with a difficult boss at the end. It also adds a really nice Altmer themed player home, complete with a chapel to worship the members of the Altmeri Pantheon. It also adds a few followers with some neat dialogue lines, however due to PS4 restrictions you will need to enable subtitles because they don't actually speak. The mod also adds some new armour and weapon recipes using brand new materials that can only be found on Erithfell Island or purchased from the resident blacksmith. These new items can only be crafted at the custom made Elven Forge and are quite expensive to make. However, they do look really nice, especially the Crystallis set. You currently can't improve the new items, but that will be added in a future update. If you do end up downloading this mod, which you absolutely should, I highly recommend you explore every inch of this incredibly well made new location, as it is so different to anything you'll find in the vanilla game, and because you may find a surprise or two, like a fight against a unique and powerful dragon that can breathe out mini tornadoes, for example. The original doll did a brilliant job of bringing a slice of Somerset to Skyrim. I can't commend the mod anymore, you should absolutely give it a try. That will take us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, I really would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook, just search Nayflar to find me, or use the links in the description if you want to follow me. Thank you so much to Klaus Demon and Wayne Savage for supporting the channel with a membership, it's very much appreciated. If you want to support me and help me make more and better videos, please consider joining the guild and becoming a channel member. Just press the join button and I'll give you a shout out at the end of all my videos to thank you for your support. I'll see you in the next one, may Talos guide you.